Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another video. So as promised, here I am with one of many videos coming this week, and I'm just showing you here how I shape my tips. A few people have asked to see, so I apply my tips. These ones at the minute are Glitter Planet pre-pinched coffin tips. The new Glitterbels ones will be released really soon, like this week soon, so I'm really excited to try them. So as you can see, I've applied all my tips, I've done all my prep, blah blah blah, and then I snip the sides of the tips with my stock scissors, and then I come in and I file them to shape. So I start at the sides and I try and keep my file as straight as possible to get those nice straight edges, as you can see there. It's really hard to explain. It's easy for you to just watch, I guess. But as you can see, filing them nice and straight, and then I file over the top of them and just file. The tips are really thin, so you don't really need to blend them in all that much because I put a clear base down anyway, and that sort of smooths out the whole nail. But I do find that the wings of the tips, the pointy bits, can sometimes not stick down very well, so I like to file those bits off so that we don't have any bits of tip sticking up. If I'm doing a glass nail, I don't file over the top of the tip. That's the only time I don't. It's just habit. I don't really know why I do it. Yeah, the acrylic sticks to it just as well without, but it's just habit. So keeping file nice and straight. And then over the top again. And then the thumb. And then get rid of all the dust. And then off camera I applied my dehydrator, Glitterbels dehydrator and Glitterbels primer, and now I'm coming in and just applying my clear base. Nice and thin. I do it really thin. As you can see, that bead is really wet and small because I don't want to create any bulk, and I never put it right up to the cuticle because we don't want any extra bulk at the cuticle. So that's my quick clear base, and now I'm going to come in with the design. So I'm starting off on this nail with a really thin coat of Snowdrops white from Glitterbels because I'm doing some decals on this one and the index finger. Sorry, I'm in a world of my own. It's really early. I've just back to school and I've just dropped all the kids at school. And yeah, my head's still asleep. So just doing the same on both, applying the bead near the cuticle, pushing it back to get a nice neat cuticle, and then swiping it down. Like I say, it's literally there just so the decal stands out. It's not there for anything else. And then on this one we're going to do, this one's a bit of a crazy nail. So we start off with a bit of a marble nail. So coming in at the cuticle there with Carbon Black from Glitterbels. And then that one is, it's either Tickle Me Fuchsia or Flamingo Feather because I use both. That was a double dipped bead of deep amethyst and carbon black, so you can just see the purple in that as well, and a little bit more deep amethyst there. Deep Amethyst is probably my favourite dark purple from the Glitterbels collection. This one I think is a double dip bead of Flamingo Feather and Tickle Me Fuchsia. And then again, I think that's a double dip bead of the Carbon Black and Deep Amethyst. Just wanted this one to be really jazzy. This whole set is quite jazzy. My client came to me a couple of weeks ago, said she wanted some Ed Hardy nails, so I did a bit of research, realised I was never going to be able to hand paint them. So I went to my lovely friend Bev, who owns Queen of Decals, and asked her if she could do me a custom design. And she did, bless her, and she sent me them, and they are gorgeous. I'm not sure if she'll be selling them on her website as well. If you want to know that, I would just email and ask. I'm sure she can whip you some up if you want some. So I just added a little bit of glitter to that nail. That was Arabian Nights. It's a pre-mixed glitter acrylic from Glitterbels, one of the newest ones to be released. And then on this one, I just want to do a few patches of the netting imprint. So I'm just blobbing a little bit of clear acrylic there, and then letting that start to set. Obviously this is a bit sped up, so I left it a little bit longer than it appears in the video, just so it starts to go matte, and then you can push into it without ruining it. So a little patch down there and then a little patch at the top is what I was wanting to achieve. Is everybody excited for Easter? Has anybody done any Easter nails? I've literally done none. And I had one of my lovely clients, bless her, she's pregnant and she's suffering really badly, in and out of hospital, all sorts wrong. Bless her, she's booked in like 3 times for cream egg nails, and every time she's been rushed into hospital just before. So I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get the cream egg nails out, which is a little bit devastating. But hopefully I'll be able to find someone for them before Sunday. So I'm just adding here Peacock Feather, which is a really dark teal colour from Glitterbels. Just bobbing it over that netting imprint, leaving that to set. Now I'm going to come in over this pink base that I did with Arabian Nights, the pre-mixed glitter. I did the base because the glitter is very chunky, so I didn't want it to look really patchy. So just trying to flatten that down as much as possible, trying to get as much coverage as possible. I did a full nail on the thumb as well, and that was much easier because I had much more space. My client was absolutely obsessed with that glitter. She just loved it. So this is the thumb, and I'm doing exactly the same as the pinky, but I'm laying down the Peacock Feather base instead of the pink base. Sorry about the banging, if you can hear that. That was my neighbour going upstairs. So that's set now, and I'm coming in with the Arabian Nights glitter again. Just nudging it about with the tip of my brush and then flattening it down with the belly of my brush. Keeping it nice and thin, always working really thin so that I can cap all of these nails and I don't cut into any of the colour or any of the glitter. So I'm just filing off over the top of that netting imprint to reveal the pattern. It was really hard to see whether it had come through properly, so I just gave it a little wipe with gel residue wipe, I think it was, just to see if I didn't want to file too far, as you can see there. Looks super pretty. And then these are the decals that she made for me. Aren't they gorgeous? So my client also wants to use all the others at some point. So you'll be seeing pink ones and black ones. And yeah, she's really excited by all of them. But this time we used the purple ones. Purple, pink, black theme with a bit of teal thrown in there. So that's the one that we're using now. So I've soaked it in water for around 15 seconds and then slid it off. I've applied gel base coat to that nail and have not cured it, it's still wet. I apply my decal using tweezers and then I push it round. If it's a full covered decal like this one, I tend to snip the top, as you could just see there. It just helps it lay flat around the cuticle and you can get a nice flush look. And then this is the next one that I used. Again, soaked it in water, applied my base coat to the nail, left it wet so that it's got something to stick to, and it moves around nicely. Just pushing it down as best I can with my fingers, and then giving it a little snip at the top with my scissors. Just a tiny little snip, nothing big. It just helps it lay flat. Sorry, I'm a little bunged up today. And then I take a really soft file. This is a really old file. And I file off the edges. These decals are obviously very delicate. They're very thin. So you don't want to be using a really coarse file to file them flush to the nail because you'll end up ripping them. So yeah, that's that one. Just a little zoom in there so you could see a bit better. And then this one. I'm not sure if I said, after I'd applied the decals, I then put them in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds because the base coat was wet. I'm not sure if I said that, can't remember. As I said before, I'm still asleep. After 2 weeks off with the children, getting up, doing the school runs again is hard. So now I'm just going to show capping of the nail. So you can cap all Queen of decals with clear acrylic. That's how I prefer to work if I'm using them with an acrylic set. Then I don't have to worry about them getting chipped away at the edges or anything like that. So just cap as you would normally cap a nail. It's a bit more slippery because obviously it's a weird material, but I've never had any of my clients come back where anything's gone wrong. The capping lasts perfectly, the decals last perfectly, so it works really well for me and my clients. So just checking from all angles. Off camera I filed and I capped all the nails, not just the decal ones, and I've filed them all to shape, and now I'm top coating with my Glitterbels No Wipe Top Coat, which now comes in the beautiful black square bottles with the gold lid. So excited about that because they just look so pretty. And I'm just top coating all of these gorgeous, gorgeous nails. I am going to do a video where I file all the nails on camera, but because I did the tips, I didn't want this video to be too long for you. So I'll do that this week. And there's a little bit of a slow-mo with this thumb because the glitter is so stunning. I just wanted to show you all. There we go, bit of a slow-mo. How stunning is that? And that top coat is insanely shiny. So it is definitely the best top coat I've ever used. I didn't think you could get better than Kiara Sky, but yeah, Glitterbels smashed it. So this is the end result. Absolutely love these nails. You know me, I love to do something a little bit different. But I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye!